Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's get into the Mountain Dew three-point contest. We'll see who has the steadiest hands, the steadiest nerves to secure the victory.
And Brent, was it 03 when you participated in the three-point contest? What are your recollections of the competition?
Well, I lost. How about that, Greg? Does that sum it up?
And so here we go, Tyrese Halliburton. Each competitor will shoot their way through 5 racks and 2 balls from the Dew Zone. Those are worth 3 points apiece. The money balls are worth 2 points. One of those at the end of each rack. Not to mention every ball on a money rack of the shooter's choosing.
So you've got a maximum possible score of 40 points and just 70 seconds with which to work. So you have got to get them up quickly.
Really getting his rhythm.
9 points for him right now. Misses with the first 2 balls. 10. He's got 11. Going too slow here. He needs to dial it up. No good with his 4th in a row. That's 12. 13. Can't sink the money ball there. And so he finishes up with 13 points. Here's Hero now. 5 racks of 5 with 2 long balls. 70 seconds to work. 27 shots in all. The long balls are worth 3. Money balls, they're worth 2. The rest are worth 1. And every shooter picks a rack of all money balls.
And most will put that in the short corner, or usually the last rack. You just have to make sure you keep pace so you get to those last few money balls.
Dew ball down. He's nailed 4 in a row. 16. 17. He clinches 19. 20. Just 1 rack to go. Just hit 23. That's 24. Up to 25 now. His score, 25 points on the round. It's not often we get to see that kind of shooting.
Clutch shooting from the Dew Zone, and those money balls paying off.
And so here we go, Luka Doncic.
In an event like this, hitting some of those money balls is critical. And boy, do they add up.
And you can feel the difference when you pick up that money ball to shoot it. As a competitor, you lock in.
Gets the money ball. There's 9. 10. 12. Makes it 13. Now in seconds. A 3-point rack for him right there. There's 18. 20. Count it. And he finished up with a score of 23 in the round.
He racked up the points on his money balls, only missed 1.
24. And here we go with Jamal Murray.
He needs 13 this time, definitely within his reach.
He doesn't need much. He has to feel confident here. Drains the money ball.
8 points is all he needs.
7. 9 points for him right now.
2 great racks in a row. Starting to heat it up. Oh, yeah.
It's his 5th in a row. Up to 17 now.
Got to get all the shots off.
3 racks down, 2 to go. No good with his 4th in a row. 18. 19 total points now. He's now hit 20.
Oh, terrific.
Just hit 23.
And that's going to be good enough for second place. That's a tie.
And he finished up with a score of 23 in the round. And, I mean, really incredible.
Money balls so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
So it'll be Klay Thompson here.
And you don't often see shooters run out of time in this event, but still not a lot of time to waste.
Yeah, this isn't like the dunk contest where you got time to hype up the crowd or bring out a gimmick. You got time on the clock, it's counting down, and you better get through it. UGLY, he just can't get anything going.
And young fella Klay really making it look easy out there.
13. 15. He needs to finish strong. 16 so far. That makes it 17. 18. 4 more points to stay alive. 21. 2 more points to stick around. He's at 23 points. His final score for the round is 23 points. And with that, he will not advance on to the next round.
Nope, those results aren't going to cut it.
And hopefully next time, if there is a next time, he'll do a little bit better than that.
And so we'll see Buddy Hield. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify.
He's got to get to at least 24 in order to make it to the next round.
I mean, that's a solid score, but if he can just stay focused and not rush his shots, I think he'll come out on top.
He's at 14, up to 15. He's behind on the clock. He needs to pick up the pace here. Misses for the 4th straight time.
8 is enough.
That makes it 17. And he's at 18. That's his 4th straight bucket.
He is on fire. Only needs 2 more. Oh, he's in the zone right now.
Tied for second. And 26 points is what he put up in that round. The shooting has gotten in this league. Wow.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
That shot puts him in first. Hield's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
And let's hope for a better finals round, because that qualifying was anything but exciting.
Well, when the stakes get this high and the spotlight now is a little bit brighter and a little bit warmer, some guys could struggle with that initially.
And so here we go. Luka Doncic. He's got 35 seconds to launch as many shots as he can. Can't get the money ball to fall. There's 9. 11 points total. 13. So he scores 13 points in the round. And so here's Murray now. He knows the number to beat. 35 seconds to work. Here we go.
Yeah, doesn't need to do much here to get past that mark.
And 2. 3 points now.
That was a good rack for him.
That's 6. That's 7. There's 9. Points so far. He's got 11. He comes away with 11 points. And so here we go. Luka Doncic. And your score in the last round doesn't matter at this point. First up, set the bar high.
And sometimes it feels like guys start going through the motions in the later racks.
Well, if that's going to happen, there's not a chance that you're going to win this competition. You might get to the next round, but winning it becomes very difficult.
He's at 7 now.
Yeah, tough time getting going right now.
He's at 8 points. 9. 10 points so far. Misses on the money ball. Goes 1 of 2 on the do ball. That's 14. One rack to go here. That's 4 misses in a row. His 5th consecutive miss.
That's really poor.
And now really starting to get cold.
He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. So here's Hero now.
If shots aren't falling, shooters need to stick with what got them here. Don't change anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a tailor out there and think you're going to do some alterations. Just keep shooting the way that you shoot.
That's 6.
Eight more points to tie it up. Got to get hot. And that's 2 racks straight where he has looked solid. Needing 5 for the tie.
That's 12. 13. One more to tie.
Well, one more to knot it all up.
That makes it 16. Good, and now he has the lead.
Knocking down shots when it counts in this final round.
And he's rising to the occasion. The fans are loving it, and he's in a great flow here.
Good for 21. His final score for the round is 23 points. 23. And so we'll see Buddy Hield. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
The score to beat is 22. Can he get it done?
2. 3 points now. There's 4.
Good stuff. Getting into a great rhythm.
8. 9. Good rack right there. 4 points total.
This is going to be very difficult. I mean, he needs 2 perfect racks to close this out.
That's 12. He can only afford 2 more misses. Makes it 13. Can't cash in on the money ball. 8 more points for him to tie it up. 17. And that'll about do it for him.
Yes, it will. Just too little, too late.
And officially, this one is over.
And that wraps up the Mountain Dew 3-point contest. Certainly one to remember. And most notably, the sweet shooting from this year's champion.
And it's always a hot ticket to see these incredible shooters square off.
And tonight's competition, Greg, every bit as good as advertised. It was sure a pleasure to sit here courtside and watch it all go down.
And we saw some tremendous shooting. The point contest always worth watching. And we thank you for being with us. Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg. And I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this
combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players.
Rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Jokic. They get it back, and Doncic gets it to go.
And boy, did they.
Outside Curry. Nailed from three-point land. 6. Harden outside. The 3 from Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden kicks to Embiid. Deflects the pass. Jokic against Giannis. Jokic passes to Tatum. And the West hit again from deep.
It's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule.
The defense not giving much of an effort.
Williamson finds Halliburton. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high. Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. Right side Curry. Trying to end the drought. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
Free throw good, Curry.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel on a basis.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Williamson. Kawhi Leonard comes in for James. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Curry. The West leading by 9. Harden the pass to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. On some numbers here, the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, maybe the greatest passing big guy we've seen in a long time. And that, to me, is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff.
And the East has possession. 11-point game. Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Mitchell outside. With some arc, and Jokic throws it down.
They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy.
Doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
The West leading by 12. Ball kicks to Mitchell. Here's Levine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You know,
Free throw good, Levine.
an all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And so Levine nails both of them. Not loose. Butler with the steal. Some nice passing here by the West. Goes up from the top of the key. Got it. Nice one.
And with very aggressive offense so far.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Banchero's checked in for Leonard.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines honor none of these players will ever forget.
Both free throws good from Booker. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here's Booker following LaMelo Ball's three. Here's Mobley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And the
free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Back to Levine. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ahead. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron. Here's Levine. No good from 18. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the West. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this.
Get ready for your East All-Star.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
Zion Williamson is out there with ANTETOKOUMNPO. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron in at the three slot. So to the middle, stolen by Ball. Here's Tatum. Again, the West All-Stars.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. From deep, Giannis. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his third assist on the night. Jokic sets the screen for Tatum. The pass to Jokic. Shoots the three. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun.
Teams. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Ball. He's got 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Three-pointer by Embiid, and the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you know Embiid loves to stretch out the defense and let folks know he has range, and the range he has makes it easy for him to do that.
Williamson a screen on Ball. Pass to ANTETOKOUMNPO. Lets the three fly, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Giannis.
Each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 9. And the rejection.
Agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block the other way. Doncic passes to Halliburton. Oh, Leonard in position.
Halliburton all about getting...
Cannot hit.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Williamson finds Doncic. Back to Williamson. Shoots over Beal. It's good from inside. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And here is Beal. Embiid with a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Jokic shooting foul as the whistle. First free throw is good. The East making a switch. Sabonis is checked in. Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. And Jokic drops them both. Here's Doncic. He's got 8. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Murray. And another 3 from the East. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. From deep, ANTETOKOUMNPO. And another 3 from the East.
Defensively, they just look...
East trail by 16. Leonard with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Out to the right wing for 3. Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Mitchell outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Mitchell. And the 3 ball is good. Vucevic a screen on Mobley. Butler finds Vucevic.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And both free throws good for Mobley. Sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. A nice shot by Mobley.
And those are the kind of nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. No points in the game yet for him. Mobley a screen on Butler. Offensive rebound. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Banchero kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing, here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity for 3. Booker gets the three-pointer to fall.
Game to forget, but somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Mobley sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. Here's your answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. High post Vucevic. And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. James checked in for Banchero. Halliburton subbed in for Devin Booker. He hits both from the stripe.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Now here's LeBron, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Sabonis sets the pick for James. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good.
And the first one drops. The West All-Stars making a switch here. And Mitchell drops them both.
Guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
And so it's the West All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far.
Welcome to the NBA Dunk Contest. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, basketball fans. Let's meet the slam dunk participants. The first contestant, Zion Williamson. The second contestant, Shaden Sharp. The third participant, Jalen Green. The next player, Anthony Edwards. You can score each dunk by texting in your score. Welcome to...
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game. It's a 14-point game. Passes it to Embiid. Harden with it. He's covered by Halliburton.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
They throw good. James. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williamson outside. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good away with it. James kicks to Halliburton. And the pass to ANTETOKOUMNPO. Yes, and it's LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And Halliburton slams it in. And it's Harden with the ball for the West. 9-point game. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer is right on target. Sit out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic with his screen on Halliburton. He had a nice open look right there. Harden's got 5 now.
You got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Now, here is Halliburton. Passes it to Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. That free throw, no good. Bradley Beal's checked in for the West. And he sinks the second. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Halliburton passes to Giannis. From deep. Back to Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Beal against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Embiid wide open.
For him right now, nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Booker's shot is good. 5 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for Hero. Fires for 3, and the rejection by ANTETOKOUMNPO. A 3 from Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. And against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Jokic on the follow. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. They lead by 11. Hands it from downtown. Hero's got his first. Leonard the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Ball. He feeds it to Embiid. Levine wide open. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist to Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giannis. Mobley outside. Connects from three-point range. He's got Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Outside Levine. And the West hit again from deep.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Mobley outside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Inside. Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass. And the West leads by 18.
Butler always ready to fight for the shot he wants inside. He loves that activity.
Now the pass to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 17-point game. Embiid sets the pick for Mitchell. Off target with his three.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Sabonis
now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Here's Butler. Mobley with the block.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And so it's the West All-Stars, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Right back after this break. To show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Mobley is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5. Outside, Hero. Levine sets the screen for Hero. And he connects with the jumper.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
James with the bucket.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Butler, a screen on LeBron. Beal with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Butler. That's good. And so ball. Up top, Hero kicks to Beal. Butler sets a screen for Beal. Again, the West All-Star.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Now, here is Halliburton. James outside. Sabonis sets the pick for LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Butler with the steal. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in. Murray against Hero. Steps back and fires. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Hero from long range. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Hero. Murray with the defensive effort. The East trail by 15. James looking around. Outside for Murray. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the West will go the other way with it. Here's Beal. Mobley with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Murray the pass to Halliburton. James against Beal. James outside. Takes the 13-footer. Count it. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Hero with it. Halliburton picks him up. Hero passes to Beal. Butler sets a screen for Beal. Sinks the three-pointer.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Mobley outside. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Halliburton against Hero. Butler a screen on LeBron. Butler dishes the ball. Outside Beal, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Sabonis. Devin Booker comes in for Mobley. And Doncic is subbed in for Murray. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Beal. Curry comes in for Hero. And it's Harden in for Ball. Butler kicks to Harden. Good on the triple.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 19. Launches a 3. And they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Nice shot selection there from Williamson. Opportunistic and also always ready to pull the trigger.
Curry outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Harden the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. He kicks it to Vucevic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Levine against James. Williamson outside. Now the dish to Booker. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Doncic. Booker looking around. For 3. The offensive rebound. The West leading by 16. Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Vucevic setting the pick for Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And he drops that one in.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Off target from outside. The East trail by 14. Williamson outside. He dishes it to Booker. Doncic outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside, Levine. Driving to the basket. Vucevic a screen on Booker. Levine's shot is off. And here are the East All-Stars. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. The three for Doncic. And another three from the East.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Down low. Here's Vucevic, and there it is for him.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
I love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
Curry kicks to Harden. Picked by Vucevic. 9 feet out. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Halliburton finds Booker. From 11 feet away, the East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Butler dishes to Curry. Vucevic a screen on Halliburton. Harden. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Wants to get it to Booker and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
Harden the pass to Butler. Vucevic setting the pick for Butler. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Trains the three-pointer.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.